Yes, and we are live. Good afternoon from Nigeria, but good morning, good evening, anywhere you're watching us from, or you'll be catching the replay. Thank you for joining me and my sister today. Thank you so much. Um, for those people that will be seeing me for the first time, my name is Adeola Tolushi. I'm a Christian. I'm a wife. I'm a mom of two beautiful girls, ages 3 and 5, so they are still toddlers. And I used to work for the federal government of Nigeria. I worked for 14 years. I retired last year, so now I'm a stay-at-home mom and I run my business fully on the side. So that's about me. So you can say I brought my fine sister today. All the way from the United Kingdom. So thank you so much, sis. So I just want you to go ahead and introduce yourself and we'll take it up from there.
Oh, thank you so much, Adeola. It's my pleasure to be here. My name is Mariam. For those who don't know me, and I'm a wife, a mom of two little kids. I'm gonna apologize. I've got a baby next to me right here. Probably you'll be able to hear his voice. It's
Okay.
okay. Well, that's why we're doing this business. Is having baby language coming up right now. Back to this live video. Okay. So I'm a pharmacist by profession. I'm originally from Nigeria. I'm a Yoruba girl. So, Eshe, thank you for watching and show your your support on this video. Um, I'm a mom of two little, well, under seven. So I've got one that is 6 years old and the other is 4 years old. So they're, yeah, toddler-ish. So guys, yeah, I'm also a digital business owner. And yes, I run my business alongside my professional job seamlessly. Thank you for joining us and those that are watching later on.
Yeah. Awesome, awesome. Thank you. So I just want to tell us, how has it been, your journey as a pharmacist in the UK? At least I know you've been a pharmacist for like 10 years in the UK. So how has the journey been?
Well, with you know what it is with Nigerians when we relocate, we want a job that you have a promising, secure job. And I think before I left Nigeria, I started university in Nigeria, just a year and a term. I didn't finish my first semester before I left, and I studied food science and technology. That wasn't my first choice. I wanted to do pharmacy before, but jam me. So anyway, UK happened, went back to college, did my A levels, and going to pharmacy school, which was a brilliant experience. And yeah, I did my training. I've been practicing as a pharmacist for over 10 years now. I've gone from different sectors. Like I've worked in I started my career in retail pharmacy, did my training there. But after like 7 years, I started feeling bored. Things were not as interesting and exciting as it used to be. And the
You get
thing is,
monotonous,
started
right?
getting saturated.
Mm.
So the salary was dropping. It wasn't as rewarding as what we were expecting from uni. Because I remember having conversation with my uni friends, like, "Oh, what sector are you going to go to?" Some people say, "I'm going to go to industry. I'm going to go to the hospital. This one pay better. I'm doing this." But the thing is, it's all across. When demand is higher than when
Supply.
supply is higher than demand,
Yeah.
affects the salary. So, which is
Mm.
what we're seeing in the UK. It's appalling. So, yeah, we are. I had to, apart from the finances and all of that, I had to change direction because I was getting bored in retail. And at the moment, I mean, I'm working in the hospital, so that's like a new excitement for me. So something completely different from what I've always known. And yeah, I've moved into like more of a clinical trials research,
Oh,
which
wow.
open more opportunities towards industry as well. So I'm always of the opinion of, for people, especially young people, even if you're older, If you have opportunities, take it on. Don't think, oh yeah, I don't have experience. You have transferable skills. You're
Mm,
don't shortlist yourself even before being shortlisted. Give it
yeah.
a go. The worst thing that would happen is a no.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't try, you don't leave
You
your
don't know.
comfort zone and you don't improve.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
yeah, that's in
Yeah,
a
that's
nutshell my journey in pharmacy.
that's true. Thank you. So, how do you cope? You said you have two children under 7. You're a pharmacist. You're a mom. You are a wife. You're a digital business owner, and you live in a foreign land where there's no help. Or like Nigeria, there's no auntie somewhere. There's no money. There's no
Uh,
no
get it.
pay house help. So how do you in practical terms, how do you cope? How do you manage all of these roles?
So the thing is sometimes when you know the price of what you want and you see an opportunity, you check everything else that you're doing and say, weigh your options. I remember when I had my son, my first child, and God bless UK, we have opportunity to take up to a year maternity leave, even though it's not all paid. But I took my 1 year off maternity, but the last 3 months you don't get a dime. So I went back to work. I started going back to work at 9 months. So I had to put him in nursery. When my son cries, it breaks my heart. At the nursery, the teachers would be like, "Don't worry." The nursery nurse would like, "Don't worry, it'll be fine." It would scream. I didn't know when I voiced out to them. I said, "I wish I can just get a job here." So I'm with him. I'm getting paid. I'm not losing on finances, and he can see me. But the thing as well, you think about, oh, all this while you study, your passion for your profession, but it's constantly a battle on making a decision. So aside, and like I said, I had my career in pharmacy started in retail. And one thing in the UK is that every retail pharmacy, we call it community pharmacy, must have a pharmacist inside. So if I'm at work, I always feel guilty, even when I'm unwell, to say, "Oh, I can't come into work today," because they will have to close the pharmacy. It's not like unlike Nigeria that, oh, chemists will open, you can sell. But here, if the pharmacist step out of the pharmacy premises and the person is outside longer than 2 hours, they have to close the pharmacy. No patient can be attended to. Nothing can go out of the pharmacy. And our retail are very business focused because all these people that they want to make profit, they want to do this. So you, even when they don't say it, political correctness, you will feel the pressure, like, oh my goodness, I'm making the business to close down, or making them to make a decision on looking for a cover, which can be very expensive for them to hire a pharmacist in between shifts, like without notice. So it was a difficult time. My that my 7 years in community. I as a new word as well. I can remember days that I'll wake my husband up. I say, my heart is palpitating. The pressure, the stress, the constant targets we need to meet. And that's me building another person's empire. My mom is more of a business person. She's once immediately she retired, she started her business. She retired really early because she started working at a very young age. I don't really know how they calculate retirement in Nigeria, but she started working at a very young age, so she was due to retire before she was 60. So and seeing her build her business, she's been saying to me that I should try and find something to do on the side. Try and find something. Because I left Nigeria as a young age, me, I didn't learn any handiwork. Then I used to advise people that travel, like, if you're leaving Nigeria, make sure you learn something with your hands because things are very expensive here. And if you can use your hands, you can use your talent. You probably make more than people that are working in professional job or corporate. Depends on the level. at least for to start with. So I started looking for a business I could do. Um, when I had my son, I found this Avon business that I did. It was good for me because it was a new environment, and yeah, I used the opportunity to take a walk around my neighborhood to meet um my neighbors. But when it was time for me to go back to work, the inventory was too much. Like, and my neighbors, they loved when I pushed my buggy and dropped them catalogs. But there was an opportunity of going online, but no one wants to go online. They want to have someone to chat with. So I thought, oh, I can't carry on with this. And it wasn't profitable enough for me to even say, oh, I can consider it as
As the main
income
mainstream of
generating.
income. Mm.
It wasn't, because most times I just use the money I earn, the commission I earn from my sales, to buy more product, which I give out as gift or use and all of that. I don't really, to be honest, I don't think I had any savings on that business. But it was something, when my aim of going into it was more of having a mission, go around, know my neighbors pretty much. And I enjoyed it, but I had to stop it. But I still wanted to do another business. Sorry, excuse me, please. Baba, sorry.
Fine. It's fine. This is what this is why we do what we do. It's
It was
fine.
already rolling off the rolling off the chair.
Oh wow.
Okay, there you go. Sorry about that.
No, it's
So
fine.
on to that, I went to work, and when I had my second child as well, we had moved into a bigger area, nicer space. But I was introduced to another business. It was all this small product selling. You have to buy quite a lot of product. And all I was hearing is, oh, you know what? If you buy for yourself and use it for yourself, you can sell more. These products are so expensive, and even myself, I can't justify selling it to someone else. And to be honest, I never sold anything because I felt it was unrealistic. These are things that you can get in normal grocery shops. Let's say you can get it for £1, and they're selling like, oh, this one is £15 or £50. I'm like, what is the justification? Even the justification in that training of that business, I'm too embarrassed to say it. So basically, the first product I bought from that business, I just used them. I still have some. I had to throw out some, but I didn't move on with it. I went to some business conference, maybe once or twice. I'm like, I don't have time for this. Going to London, traveling to this, and I was not even went with me, trying to be supportive and all of that, but it didn't work. And I saw that it wasn't going to work.
Right.
So, and you can see people, like, when you go to those conferences, they'll be telling you about, oh, that person, they bought this mansion, they started this business and all that to get you to, so you need to keep using your product. I'm like, I beg go. I can't buy this. So that's how that business didn't go ahead. So I won't mention the name of the business anyway, but I did one of those. Inventories there as well, buying of products, selling on products. So when I came across this business, I was thinking, all right, I'm working full time, but I have a day in a week that I don't work. And looking into the business, everything, I was like, oh, I could, this seems really interesting. The time commitment is lesser than everything else I've done. How am I going to manage it? When I encountered this business, I was working full time. I was studying at university, a postgraduate diploma, and I was trying to do my certification as a prescriber, pharmacy prescriber. And during that period, I remember saying to my mentor, I'm sorry, I've got some exams going on. I'll look into it. Like, it's over, take your time, no pressure, do it at your own time. And I remember my trial package when I bought it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go through it bit by bit. And she said, it's absolutely fine. Once in a while, she just said, hi, are you getting on? I'm like, yeah, I'm getting there. But yeah, the respect, the integrity was one of the reason I thought, well, this business is going to be the one. So Well, how do I manage my time? So most times when I'm going to work, yes, when I'm at home, my kids need my time, my husband needs the time. Those are things that we probably argue about. Like, oh, you're back from work, you're talking on your phone to someone, like on your kids or do this, do that. So I'm having to plan myself really well.
Mm,
When I'm at work, I'm concentrating on work. Okay, lunchtime, I can do a bit of my training. I can follow up on things. When I'm at home, cooking, talking to the kids, and all of that. And I found it easy because the trainings are in video based. So I'm driving, I have got my AirPod in, and sometimes during my lunchtime, I'm having my lunch, I'm listening, I'm watching the training. That's how I've been able to do things at my own pace. And there's absolutely no one putting pressure on me saying that, oh, you should be doing this by now, or you should be doing that. And maybe once in a while, have one to one with my mentor to let her know that, okay, this is what I'm doing so far. This is what I'm thinking of doing. And pretty much that. At some point in time, I felt like I needed more time because it's like I'm doing so much for someone else's business. I'm not giving my business enough time. So I said to myself, you know what, there is a staff boss that goes from my area to my workplace. So what I do is I drive to a park and ride. So park my car there and take the bus. So my transit from the car park to work, I use it to do something on my business. And the same thing after work, transit from work to the car park, I use that period as well to catch up, to do things. And I also make use of planning ahead during the weekend, you know, like scheduling the things I want to do ahead of time. So yeah, that's how I've been able to manage things. So yeah.
yeah, that's awesome, awesome, amazing. Like this is just to tell somebody to say, oh, I don't have the time. When it really matters, you will definitely create the time. You definitely create the time. So, did you have any doubts when you were about to start this business? And if yes, what cleared your doubts?
So basically, at the beginning, when I encountered the ad that I saw
Mm,
that got me interested in the business, I was like, oh, what's this business about?
mhm.
And for you to want to do anything, you need to look into it properly.
Yes.
And well, I had a trust in the person doing the video, but I was skeptical that why would anyone like that need to have a side also. But the first I did is I did my research on that person. I was like, this person is genuine. This person
Mm,
is trustworthy. If they're doing any kind of business like this, there should be some certain integrity in the business.
yes.
And the way the business too is created as well is like you attend a free webinar because we all know the internet space, there are a lot of good and bad,
Yes.
and it's for you to filter the good from the bad.
Yes.
So the webinar is free, which is what I did. 1 minute. Baba, you okay? Oh, he's having a chat. Okay, I thought he was crying, but he's not crying. He's
Okay.
just talking. So um I the free webinar I watched, and I was really uplifted after watching it. I wanted to know more, so I paid for the trial package to know more about the business itself. Yes, I knew I was very busy at that time, but I was thinking this is an opportunity for me. I can see professionals, healthcare professionals doing
Business.
this business. And I thought, well, if it can work for them, they've got kids, then it should work for me. Because I'm also very busy. I've got kids, and if they're able to manage, then this might be it for me. So I thought, okay, why not look at it? Since I have 30 days money back
Money back
guarantee,
guarantee.
I can always ask for my money back
Yeah.
if I don't want to go ahead. So no matter what even they told me, I would want to see things and draw out, right, make notes of certain things and make an informed decision. So that's what I did. I took my time to go through it. And I remember after going through it, I'm like, even though they're short videos, I'd watched it at different times. I was like, okay, I want a second opinion. I was like, okay, Obi, you need to come and watch this thing. I really want to do it. What do you think about it? He's like, I don't have time for all this. All this, always wanting to do one thing or the other. I don't have time for this. I'm like, please now, please now. I'm like, okay, I'll just show you the important bits, the places I want you to reason with me and see if I'm right. So like, okay, watch this one. This one is important. Watch this one. But it wasn't really interested. So I said to myself, Mariam, but I had a very strong affinity for the business that
Mm-hmm.
I want to give it a go. So the extent that at some point in time was saying that he's not interested. He doesn't want to know anything about my, but I want to do it. I really want to have a go. You know what? If I don't make any changes, then we're gonna stay where we have forever. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to risk this and see if it works. I've seen that it works for so many people, and yeah, that's business for you. Even if you decide to do the traditional business, which is like have a shop, employ people, it's all risk, and
Yes,
that's even more costly. So
absolutely.
it was a no-brainer. I had a good, and I told my mentor that, can I call you? I think I got a reassurance, because one thing about working in the health sector is that sometimes, because we're governed by a professional body, you want to make sure that you're not doing anything that would affect your professional job. My mentor is a doctor. So even though, yes, I know, I already confirmed she's a doctor and where she works and everything, but I still did my research on my research to my best ability. And also I went back to, like, I'm a bit this is what I'm concerned about. Is this, like, I ironed out everything that was a maybe in my mind. And I was happy to give it a go. And I haven't looked back since then. To be honest, it's been amazing. Aside financial gain, or like you're doing a business, I think if anyone wants to uplift themselves, as in invest in their self, emotionally, morally, in with the way things are moving so fast in terms of technology, this is it. Because I laugh at myself, at my age, sometimes I feel like, oh my goodness, I don't even know how to use TikTok, and I'll be thinking, oh my goodness, Miriam, you're getting old, though. Hey, mom, see, mom said that was like, "Oh, help me look at this on WhatsApp. What is this?" And all that. I'm so young, and I'm losing touch with
Yes, church. Mm.
technology,
Yeah.
But starting this business, like, I'm being, dragged along with the training, with mastermind, with tips. It's like at work recently, we're just talking, and we're thinking, okay, for our international pharmacy
Women.
day, maybe we should do a video. And there are people were sharing ideas, and in my head I was thinking, should I nominate myself to help them compile it and do this? I'm like, Miriam, calm down. If you have to do it. But that's the confidence of
Yeah.
you being exposed to things that uplift you, and uplift you in different ways, skills that you can implement in different aspects of life. Yeah. So yeah, it's been amazing so far.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sis. I used to tell people that, we have almost like 200,000 people in the community, and then you see a lot of people having success and all. And they might tell the people that, we have why people are recording successes is because we have a system, a proven system that works. So once you two can follow the system, it will definitely work for you. So it's not as if those people are special, but they just decided to trust in the system, follow the process, and of course, as they develop themselves, the money will come and then everybody goes. So that's the beautiful thing about this business. So I know people will still catch the replay. So if you are watching us and this is resonating with you, you can on this you can what's the word now? You can see yourself in this picture. You can picture yourself in what we're saying. So you can reach out to me. You can reach out to Mariam. And then all we need from you is just your name, your first name, and a valid email address, and we'll send you the details of how you can watch the webinar. And from there, you too can make an informed decision, just like we did. So we're not pressuring you, we're just presenting an opportunity that has worked for people, that is working for us, and we want it to work for you too. Because the whole point of it is to help other people too. We have seen that opportunity and want to share that opportunity with everyone so that nobody is doing two, three jobs, when you can actually like decide to do one and then you have time for other things. So, Mariam, before we go, I want you to talk to our Niger people in the UK that are
Mm.
looking to like, this work, I'm doing so much. Yeah, we can't say yeah, Charlie again. I mean,
Charlie itself.
Charlie is collecting all the money, the tax and all. What can you say? And then, people are living from paycheck to paycheck. So what can you say to them? And they are looking for ways to increase their income. What can you say to them briefly?
All right, okay. For the people in the UK, ẹ̀yin tèmi Naija, as àmọ́ tó ṣe ń lọ, èmi náà ti wà ń bẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀. I've been there before. I remember days of I'll be wishing. I'm like, I wish I can do this. I wish I can do that. I wish if I get a better job, I wish I can do this. In the UK, the system with Animi by Mason Yoruba for people that understand. System is Animi by kò fààyè lẹ́ẹ̀ka bá ṣiṣẹ́ mẹ́ta mẹ́rin pọ̀ o àwọn èèyàn ń ṣe o bọ̀ tí àwọn tó bá ń gbowó yẹn tó bá padà wá bá yín báyìí tó bá máa the thing is ẹ lè náwó wọn o tó bá jẹ wọ́n £1 wọ́n á gbà lọ́wọ́ yín so tẹ bá ṣe ń faṣẹ́ tẹ̀ ń fà ẹ máa calculate ẹ o.
Àwọn tó máa gbà náà ti wà ń bẹ̀.
Wọ́n ti máa gbà because that's the way the system is created. Tẹ bá yẹ ń ṣiṣẹ́ sí lẹ ṣe máa sanwó sí ní percentage máa lọ sókè wọ́n dẹ̀ máa mọ̀ because ìlú tí wọ́n ń gba rẹ́kọ̀dù lẹ̀ ni wọ́n máa mọ̀. The only difference between pé tẹ bá fẹ́ ṣe business yìí àwọn nǹkan tẹ like láti máa ṣe this business work with attraction marketing. Àwọn èèyàn ń san taxes wọn people pay their taxes but before you pay your tax you would deduct your expenses.
Yeah.
And because our business work with attraction marketing, if you travel abroad, you want to show this is part of the ingredients of our business. You can deduct your flight money, your phone calls, your flights, For people that don't understand, I think having a business is very good on the side. Like people contact me and say, I don't have a job, but I really want to do this business. I tell them, you know what? Think about it. Can you say you want to start a shop and open a business without having an income? You need to have an income coming in. Go and get a job. Get something bringing money in for you. This is you building your future.
Yeah.
This is you building your own empire. Passive income, looking at, okay, this is for my kids, I'm doing this for my family, or I'm doing this. A lot of us, we support people back home, but you will get to a stage that you will start cutting people off because you want to focus on your family because these are expensive and we know how hard it is. We've all walked the path. I want to run business, thirty ṣoríire to check it out because because during your trial period, before you commit to be a business owner, that's when you paid for our trial package. We give you access into our private group. This is a group where people share their journey. Sometimes there is power in accountability, having people mentoring you or having people seeing people that are doing what you're doing, that have done it before you start doing it, to mentor you through. Like before you start any business, it's very important for you to have an idea what your return on investment could look like. And that's what that private group will give you. So our business owners, they share their journey. I started this business on so. This is my struggle. This is my gain. This is my achievement so far. This is, and everybody's journey is different because everybody's enthusiastic to do things are different, and there's nobody putting pressure on you, but you would have trained, you have all the resources you need. But if you're lazy, business and it's gonna be in your own name. So some people like me, I like that nobody's putting pressure on me because I want to do things at my own pace. But having that community to say, oh, this is I get to remind myself that,
Mm.
Mariam, keep working on other people's dream. I know work on your own. Keep building people's empire. I don't build on your own empire. You know, if that's gonna just give me to make me think, okay, Mariam, your lunchtime, you need to work on this, or maybe it makes me take that luxury of driving into work and take the bus. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Because I know that time I'm not driving and using my phone. I'm not caring about looking at the road. I'm comfortably sitting in the bus and doing what I need to do, you know? So you've got to have to do what you have to do. If you have a means of an income and you want to build your own empire, want to build your own business, come and tap into this proven system. That's all you need to do. You don't need to rent a shop, employ people to work for you. You don't need to do inventory and all of that. Professionals, they've created a system that is seamlessly and it works. Like I said, you would have an opportunity to see before you decide to be a business owner. You can decide which franchise of the business you want to do. So I implore you, I encourage you to take this opportunity to look at it today.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. In fact, you have said it all. There's nothing to add. So, like they said, a word is enough for the wise. And I hope that you will watch and then you think about it and you take a step, because nothing changes until you take the first step and you make an effort. So, this is bye for now. Thank you so much for watching and for catching the replay. And you'll see us soon, and we'll be back. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mariam, for taking your time to come talk to us today. Thank you so much. And what is I know how to say it in Yoruba. How do they say it in English? Happy fasting. I know I know there's in Arabic.
Ramadan Mubarak.
Okay, Ramadan Mubarak. So all our Muslims family, we say Ramadan Mubarak. Ẹ kú
Thank
òǹgbẹ o, ẹ̀mí á ṣíkà
you.
o.
Ami, may Allah accept all our duas, our prayers, our wishes, all our charity as well. So, guys, remember to keep smiling while you're fasting. Thank you. You.
Very important. Thank you so much. Yes.
All
Have
right.
a lovely day. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.